Okay. So today's topic is XML Publisher. It's a new to everyone. Okay. There is no prior topic related to this XML Publisher. So do not feel that you newly joined into the course and all. Okay. So it's a reporting tool. It is. We'll call it as a reporting tool.
So screen has not shared, I think so.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Thanks for that. Able to see now? Clear, right? Vinchana? So now for this, actually, there is a data model is needed. Data model and as well as layout model. If you take any reporting tool, these two are mandatory. Okay, data model as well as layout model. So under a data model, we'll have so many options. One is data template, another one is PLSQL, then RDF reports. And in the layout model, we'll have RTF, eText, and as well as PDF template, XSL, FO, and then Excel templates. So that's why it is more popular. Okay, XML Publisher is more popular than we have other tools. Oracle reports. Oracle reports is also another tool. It is okay. So this I am not covering now. I'll take little time because this is important. Important topics I am focusing now only. Okay. So now in the data model, we are taking an example here, data template. So data template, it will be like this. You can do it the Notepad++, or else there is a WordPad also. You can see here. There is a WordPad. So that you can see the hierarchy clearly, very clearly. I'm taking here Notepad++. Fine. So in this, if you minimize this, you will be able to see here data template name, and this is the name of the data template here. Okay. So you can give a file name. File name is different here. See, HBO is a client name. It is. You can take simply like this also. That's the name of the data template. It is to identify later. And in the same way, description. So description is what is the purpose of this report. If you look at here, select statement from year to year, it is taking operating unit name, vendor site, and terms. These are all it is displaying here. It's just a plain select statement only from certain tables. Tables you also can use this same report for practice. Okay. Overall 4 columns I'm taking. One is operating unit. This alias name. See here, just a name. This is a column alias. It is. You can take any name here in place of alias. And here site code, but we have simply taken as a vendor site, or simply we can take as a vendor site also we can take. This is just alias. You can take any name. So overall, how many columns here? Operating unit, name, vendor site, term, these are all. So it is displaying supplier details. By seeing, you can easily tell here. Now I'm putting a description here saying that simply at this particular in between in this commas, supplier details report. This is just for understanding. If any other developer opens this, they should know by seeing a description. They should not again go inside and in the queries, what is there. Right now, one query here, supplier query. But if you go to application, you will have so many queries. I'll take here, go to XML Publisher, separate responsibility for this XML reports. Earlier, I have used inventory, order management, and all right. Right now, XML Publisher administrator it is. You can go to data definitions, and then here is the place. This is a search window. To see the existing values, you can use a search here. See, search. I'm giving any application name. Let's say your application name, order management, for example. And go. These are all the reports. For example, here, cancelled sales orders report it is. Click on this. So this is the file here. Take .xml file it is. Our file is also .xml file. Extension is XML only. It's a case sensitive XML file. The syntaxes and all case sensitive it is. Open folder. Edit file. Here, right? 1 second. Okay. Once it opens, I'll show you that. So this is the way. The first line is simple. This is a keyword it is, data template, the name of the data template, and the description, and which version it is. So later we may add one query, we may add some columns. At that time, we have to modify these versions like 2.0, 3.0, like that it is. Okay. So the first title here is, it has 3 parts: data template name, description, and version. Is that clear? Now second one is how many parameters it has. So this, if I minimize it, it is minimized. See, this is the starting and this is the ending. Ending, if you notice, there is additional difference here, that is slash. So this is for starting point and this is for ending point. Here also, if you look at here, parameter and ending point always by using a slash here. Okay. So this is the second section. This is the first section. Second, then there is a data query. In this data query, we can have n number of queries, but right now only one query I took. This is the first example only, right? But whatever we just downloaded, this file, I'm not sure how many files it has, how many queries it has. Try to open with a Notepad++. If not there, you can. Okay. Just check where it is. This one, right? Same structure everywhere. Okay. Parameters numbers may be different here. Check how many queries. This is a selected data query. Okay. One here also it is only one single query. Okay. If you wanted to see multiple queries, I'll show you. Maybe you may need to take big reports. This I'll take. Okay. I need to know how many queries it has. Query 2. Where is the main query? I'll take another one. Yeah, this definitely does. This- Excel, right? File name. Correct. Like this it is. Just to show you only I have downloaded this. Okay. Under a select statement section, under a data query. Okay. So we have multiple select statements. See, this is one statement, and this is a second statement, and this is a third statement, fourth, 5, 6. Overall 6 queries it has. But right now in our example, if you look at here, only one query, that is only one statement I took. Okay. If you expand it, you will be able to see statement under C data. C data means it is a character data it is. And it has exclamation symbol here. So these are all you don't need to type manually, otherwise you will miss it. If you miss a singular angular bracket or flower bracket, a square bracket, so then definitely you will face issues. You should not develop all this by typing. Typing you have to avoid. So simply what you can do, you go to application, find out any report, sample report, download it and put your query into this particular data template it is. You need to avoid here manual typing. Okay. Or else you use this example. Whatever the report it is, whatever the query it is, same thing it is. So again, I'm coming to this. The first section is here. It's description and header. Then second section is what it is, parameters. And parameter, how we can indicate here is by using a bind parameter. See, there is a bind. Do you see this? Colon, right? Colon is what it is, bind parameter. You will give a input. Parameter means you will give a input it is. So this whole query will run based on an input. And that to single value only we can pass here, single supplier, not comma separated or something. So this parameter name we have to mention over here, this place. Okay, same parameter. Whatever you are saying here, this name we need to mention under this parameter. If there are so many bind variables, all bind variables you have to mention under a parameter section. So example you'll see here. See how many parameters it has. These are all. Parameter name, its data type, it's a character, date. Usually 3 data types we'll have. Okay. We'll take character and one more is data, date. You can see here date, and one more here is number. Only 3 will pass. Number, character, and date. Clear? So right now in our case, I just passed as a varchar. Then second section, are you okay? Like how we took parameter section. And third is what it is, data query. So under a data query, how many queries we can take? There is no limitation. We can take n number. So each query where we have to exactly mention under a select statement under a C data section. C data section is a character data. So if you just keep this square box, if you highlight this, see it's highlighted here. And here also same. If you highlight this, somewhere it is highlighted like this one, these two. So if you miss single square bracket also definitely will face issues. Now I'm minimizing this data query. So overall 3 I'm minimizing so that you will come to know easily. Now data structure. So how you need to generate the file here? What are the tags? So the tags, what we can do is whatever the column names in this, operating unit name, vendor name, these are all alias names. So that alias names we have to mention over here. Vendor name, payment terms, addresses. These are all select statement column names. If there may be here 100 columns, but what you wanted to print, so that columns only we have to mention under this, under the data structure. Clear? Again, just try to remember first section, second, third, and then fourth. Only 4 sections I am showing in this, but there are 2 more sections also. I'll show you here. This one I'm missing right now. Maybe we'll take another example. You will feel difficult if I tell you about before report, because these are all package oriented. Maybe we'll take one example later. Okay. And then next is what it is. Lexical section is there here. That is not there. We'll not use all the sections. Okay. But I'm just telling you like what are the sections we'll have. Do not feel that these are all coding oriented. So we are not touching anything. Okay. I'm just showing you existing examples. So can you see this section? For additional two more sections we are missing, lexical section, and other one is trigger. That's it. And one more is properties. Somewhere here you can see. If you want to generate the tags into the uppercase, this section we can use it. So this section you can copy and paste over here also before the parameters. But right now not needed. Okay. Now if I ask you, these are all FAQs. I'm covering FAQs also now only. Okay. You need to tell me the sequence. Okay. So what are the sections? This is an accurate question. You will get it. What are the sections we have in the data template? What will be your answer? The first section here is data template section. Second section is properties. Next is parameters. Third one, next fourth one, data query section. Next, lexicals we have seen, right? Then triggers. The next properties already over here. See, this one is over. Correct. Structure. Okay. Definitely this question you will face in every interview. Fine. Now you are okay with this. Okay, file is ready now. I hope you understood this. The next step here is we need to register as a program here. The program name is concurrent program. This word we are using. It's an instance of an execution file. Concurrent program means it is. So to create a concurrent program, first we have to create an executable. We'll create a concurrent program. We'll include into group here. The group name is called as a request group. And then we'll submit from a responsibility. And who will submit this is user. This is the hierarchy. This is not required. Concurrent program registration steps. Okay. I'll give you navigation and all. One PPT will be there. You just observe this. Whatever the points I typed in the notepad, the same thing you can say in this. The first step I mentioned here is executable. If you don't see, I'll expand this. Okay. This is the first step, executable. And the second is concurrent program, request group, responsibility, user. If you are registering 10 reports, for all 10 reports, same procedure. First step, you may feel difficulty, but these are all common. Okay. Concurrent program registration, you can do it in 1 minute only. It will not take that much time. So first is here what it is. Concurrent program executable. This is the first step. Correct. Go here. You can go to system administrator. So I already mentioned in this the responsibility name. This is a responsibility. System administrator. Okay. So go to system administrator now. Here. Concurrent program executable. But every time expanding like this is difficult because it's a repetitive work for us. So what we can do, we can move all this. Simply, we can move simply like this. First time what you have to do, concurrent program executable, and then we can move here. And with a single click, it will open. And here is the place, there is an existing executable will take. Okay, that is an Java concurrent program, XDO DT. This is Oracle only given. This one. Okay, it is an XML publisher data template executable. So you don't need to create this. Oracle only has given, and this is based on Java concurrent program. It is. They only built by using Java. We don't know this, like how to develop and all also. Oracle only given. So the first step is okay. Over, right? First step is over, executable. Second is what it is, concurrent program. So for this concurrent, whenever you create a concurrent program, definitely you have to attach the executable also. So on this executable only, we'll make a concurrent program. Okay. On one single executable, you can create any number of concurrent programs. There's a one-to-many relationship here. I'll show you first. Take this short name. Now go to concurrent program. The next is define, correct? Second step it is. So if you go through this top 10 list also, you can easily understand. Click and you attach here, definitely. This is the attachment. Then after attaching, as it is an XML publisher, we have to take XML. You should not miss this. Otherwise, you'll not be able to see the tags, XML tags. Now short name, you need to create a short name. Short names and all usually, it will be a file name only. So this is the file name I'm giving. Okay. If you are working for Dell project, you will see Dell here, and they will give like this also, XX Dell data template. So it is just naming conventions based on the client which you are working. Okay. If you are working for Kingley client, it's a Chinese client, Kingley, and then APIND. So this is the way. This naming convention is based on the client and module. Okay. If you don't know how to put the name, then we have a document. I'll show you the document. The same way you need to follow the naming conventions. You should not follow your own way. It is the design and development standards. I'll show you after downloading. This is 64 pages document. So this one I'm talking about. Naming standards. So we need to follow the namings of all the file names here. Let's say if it is a report name, you can follow like this. Your client name first. This JHX is a client, okay? Then next is module. Module is GL, General Ledger module. And then this is a journal balances. Okay. This is another portion it is. Overall, it has 3 parts. The name itself, it is saying here 3 parts it is. You need to follow the same naming conventions. So custom identifier, module short name, then description of the purpose of the form. Okay. Right now, what is the purpose of our query? Supplier details it is giving, right? Or invoice details. So what is the name we need to give here right now? As for the naming terminology, first client name, Kingley, I have given already. The second one is what it is? Module, and it is not an invoice, it is a supplier query, correct? I'm giving here supplier. That's it. So this is the way you have to provide a file name. Clear? File name, you need to follow the naming standards. File naming standards it is. You need to go through this today. Okay, in the company also you have to follow the same way. And we are talking about here program naming standards, concurrent program naming standards, not file name. File name is also required, of course. So program name we can go. Hold on. Everyone will use this file in your company. All the team members, functional, DBA, technical, end users, all will use. If you want to create a table also, you should not use your own way. Same, the naming standards we need to follow. I'm giving here concurrent like this. Such that would be better. Okay. So as for this, you give me file name. Go through slowly, no worries. And give you the program name. So here RICE means here, R means reports. Okay. I means interface. We are interfacing the data with a third party. And conversion means we'll convert the data from third party to Oracle apps. E means extension, will extend the functionality. So RICE ID means in a project, if there are 100 customizations, what is your number? Report number, conversion number. Right now, first object we are working right now. You can give a report 1. R means what it is? Report. So client name, report number 1, then description. Description, what you will give usually? Supply details. That's it. Tell me now, what I should give here? Kingley. It's a client name I'm typing, okay? This is a client name. Then next, report number 1, supplier details report. This is a program name. And short name, this much name we should not give. So short name usually the file name only. Usually the file name will give without the extension. If you try to give with the extension, what will happen? And payables. Save. So here there is a parameter tab here. If you come down, you can see parameters. Slowly we'll discuss about incompatibilities, copy to, and this. Every checkbox we'll discuss slowly. Okay, but right now parameters. Parameter name. You need to open the file and tell me the parameter name. It's over, right? This is a parameter name. Okay. If there are 10 parameters, we have to put down arrow, and after giving this first one, down arrow, and you can give second one. Vendor name. value set we'll see later. Right now, characters I'm giving. Under a token place only we have to copy here. The parameter name, whatever we copied, that you have to give under a token place only. Okay, then only it will map it here. Save. And required parameter, if you want to pass the same value as a constant, I know that's why I'm giving this. So at that time it is a required parameter. The by default it has to take GE plastics. Okay. So we have taken here program name, short name, and format type XML. Then next is your parameters. Value set means list of values, but right now I'm not passing any list. I'm saying simply passing a constant value, and then token field it is. Token field, what it contains, the parameter name. So it is a case sensitive here. Okay. Clear? Go to your Word document, PPT. So 2 steps over as of now. First is executable existing we have taken, we have not created. What is an existing executable name? XDO DT EXE it is. Now we need to attach this program under a request group here. Request group. Request group means if you are developing 10 programs, all the 10 programs we need to under a single group it is. That's called as a group it is. Okay. So the navigation is also I mentioned in this. Security, responsibility, request. Now go. Take this program name. Go to security, responsibility. Then after that, request. I am just moving here. All the steps will be in a sequence in this, correct? Now we don't know the group name blindly. So to know the group name, we need to know the responsibility also. This is a navigation here. Security, responsibility, define. Okay. I'm going here. Security, responsibility, define. Click on this. Now your responsibility name is what it is. Through which responsibility you would like to submit it. You would like to submit from order management or purchase order or receivables. What is your responsibility? Right now I would like to submit from payables, Vision USA. Your request group is already there here, correct? Request group is already attached under a responsibility. So take this request group. Now go back here, request group, and you need to query this F11, give a group name and give application name also. Application name, you should not forget this, and attach your program. So what's your program earlier you created? Kingley, right? That's it. I just press tab here. Okay. Choose your report name, press tab. It will come automatically. Then save. Over. Now, if you submit this through responsibility, you will get an issue. So that issue you need to know. Right now we are in sysadmin simply. Correct? You need to switch to that particular responsibility. Go to payables. From payables only it will be accessible here. So this how it came automatically because of the default constant. Yes. Now it is going to give an error. As we took an XML, it is not able to find out the input file it is. Many people will do the mistake. That's why I'm doing this mistake so that you will come to know. Okay. View. Can you see here? Null pointer exception means your file is not able to, your program is not able to find the input file it is. So null pointer exception you will get like this. To avoid it, what you can do, you take the short name of your program, go to system administrator. This is a short name. Take this and go to XML Publisher here. This is XML Publisher data definition. We need to create data definition here. And here is the place, paste it here. Do not type manually, copy paste. So these dots will create a problem while migrating it. But right now, okay. Also name dot users apply. So here is the place your file you need to update it. So go to add file, browse your file name here. Apply. Your file you can download a number of times and you can modify, upload, again update it. So many times we may need to modify this whenever requirement changes. Close. Now if you submit it, you will not be able to see that particular error. Submit. Alt button you can keep VRNO. Just a shortcut it is. Copy button. Copy button will give you previously submitted programs it is. Select this. Submit. It is not going to end as a completed error. Refresh it. So for every report, you'll get 3-4 days time. Okay. You can easily take a support also. So this is the way you will get a file. So if you minimize also, it has to minimize. Okay. And once you expand it, you will see a group name. And the same group which we have taken here, G for group, correct? So go to Notepad here. Your group name somewhere you can see. This is the group name. Same group name you can see in this. Okay. This is just an output it is. An input will have a query like this. But output, it will not show any query here. Only it will show the output. Group name and then column names. That's it. If there are 1 lakh records, all 1 lakh records, it will be like this only. It will remove. It will repeat. Right now it is for only one supplier. Okay. Go to file, save as XML. So take the same, but put as an output here so that you can easily identify like this. Because both are .xml files only. So as of now, data model is over. So I told you, right, like data model for every reporting tool, we require data model as well as layout model. Data model is over now. So in the last 1 hour, we talked about data model only. Clear? In the data model, we have followed all these steps. The first step is executable we have followed. But to explain, I have took an executable. But usually you go with the data template. That is better. Create data template first. Then second step is data definition, so that you will not face any issue. Just to show the problem, I took an executable first. But usually what you can do, first create data template, and second is data definition, and so on. Executable not required here. Fourth one is request route, submit from responsibility through user. User is also not needed to explain. And after submitting, you have a file that you saved as a .xml file. So till now we completed only 6 steps. Okay. Is that okay? Any confusion? So now layout model, we have to take it. This is a layout model. Layout model I am taking right now as a 7th step, that is RTF, rich text format. These are all different examples. Excel template is different, PDF template is different. But right now I am talking about RTF, rich text format it is. So to create a RTF, you need to go to Windows Word document. Windows Word is on. You must have an add-in here. Add-ins. Add-ins, it will not come by default. You have to install one software. Software name is BI Publisher Desktop or XML Publisher Desktop. Or we can go with the XML Publisher Desktop. You need to install the software. Okay. Just next finish only, but right now not needed. It's everything is installed. So the link also given here. Very far, usually DBS will do that. If DBS are not doing, then you need to do it. So for that, there is a JRE is also required. Java runtime environment, JRE. These are all the softwares. So it's already installed. Just so for knowledge purpose, I told you. So to get an add-in, we need to install one software, that is XML Publisher Desktop. Now load that particular file, whatever. So this file, by mistake, you are doing this file. If you load that particular file, see, it's wrong. It is not giving any tags properly. So that is the reason why always you have to rename as output at the end here. Load, then insert all fields. See, layout design is very easy for us. If you preview output, you will see. Now it is asking you to save as RTF, rich text format. See the full form. Now usually we'll give the same file name, like AP module suppliers, right? This is the output. This is temporarily we are seeing in our local machine. You are a developer, you are seeing here. But in the application, users has to see this. You are a developer actually. And you can simply preview by using HTML option. There are various other output formats, Excel, like this, and then RTF. Overall 4 output formats in this, but there are other output formats also. PowerPoint also is there. This is an output. Clear? So once you feel this layout is okay, then you need to upload it to application. So that application, again, go to XML Publisher here. It is not there. If it is not available, simply go to one responsibility, that is XML Publisher Administrator. For data definition and template, we have to go to XML Publisher Administrator. Click on Home. Earlier, I created data definition already over. Now it is templates. One data definition may have multiple templates also here. One is for PDF output, other one is for Excel output, like that. Now data definition over template. That will be available here somewhere in this window, because it's a page, right? It is having separate URL here. Now create template. Now data definition we already created, right? So just search like this. If you don't know fully, also no worry, it's showing up here. See, take this, take the same data definition to code also, as well as name, and then copied and pasted everywhere. And how we wanted to see output here, which format it is. You wanted to see PDF, you can take as a default one it is. Later also you can modify here. and file name. Which file we need to attach here? No, you have to attach here RTF. And output is designed in which language? That English. We have all the recognized languages in that. Apply. This is RTF. If you want to download, you can download, or you can update. You can update it. Modifications. So go to Notepad here. 7th step is what it is. Create RTF. And 8th step, upload RTF into template. Only 8 steps process actually. We'll revise it. Audit will take 2 minutes. The 9th is what it is. We'll go to responsibility. Submit from responsibility. If anyone asks you, explain me XML Publisher registration steps, you need to tell all the 9 points only. No need to elaborate much. Okay, now go. Tables. The revision you will definitely understand, I know. So you should not copy button here. Click on copy button. If you click on copy button, it will not be able to pick a layout. Copy button will give you previously submitted programs it is. So first time after registering it, you need to enter manually. See, do you see this layout? It's picked up. Copy button always we should not use. Fine. Now we'll see the output as a PDF. Now user can submit, or anyone who is having access of payables, they can submit this from application. Whatever you previewed, this is a local mission it is. Okay, you are a developer, you are testing it, whether it's working or not. After testing it, finally you need to make it available in the server. This is a server. Users can access from anywhere, any country also. Whoever having this access. You can see the output. Okay. If you wanted to see into the Excel sheet here, while submitting, you need to change it. Now I'm using copy. Options here. There is an option here that is Excel. Okay. So if it is coming and going, you have to keep a button here, control button. Till it opens, you have to press only. Then remove it. So this is the Excel output. Okay. If it is not opening, control button you have to press. So we took almost 1 hour, but I'll tell you how easy it is. Now let's go with the data template onwards. Now count the time. Okay. So what is the structure of data template first? Structure. I told you right already. This structure or sections, whatever. Data template name, properties, parameters, query. These are all. Okay. File is ready now. So once file is ready, what you need to do? You need to create a data template. So where exactly you have to create a data template? Oh, sorry, data definition in XML Publisher Administrator. So go to, you can go to responsibilities here. All the responsibilities here only it is XML Publisher. Then next home. Data definition different, data template is different. Remember. Now create data definition. So here is the place, code, name, application name. These are all what you have to do. You have to give a file name. So file name I already given. So what you need to do? I'm just putting as a 2. Okay. Do not use the same name. You go with your own name. Okay. copy this without the extension I'm saying. Yeah, keep a code name, application name is. So every time we should not use payables. Okay, there will be a custom application irrespective of the module. Take this, apply, and we need to add file, browse. This file, right? 2 I kept as a identifier here. So that file is there. Now go to the Notepad++. Two, data definition. Data template is over, data definition is over. Next is executable. I have not noted down because we are not creating here. In other case like Unix, SQL, reports, executable is required. But in this case, it is not required. Concurrent program it is. Go to system administrator. I'm going here directly. I'm not expanding all this. Okay, shortcuts are there. So or else like CPD also you can give CPE. See how it is opening quickly. Shortcuts you have to follow CPD. It shows your experience. So concurrent program. Now you have to tell me here. What is the name I need to give here? Existing, yes. XDO. DT means data template. EXE means executable. Nothing. No much meaning for that. So this payables don't give. Application must be XML. This someone has given wrongly. I need to delete this. Okay. Format type. Perfect. And name. What should I give here? Client name first. And report number right now. 2. Perfect. Supplier details report. And short name, definitely you need to give a same short name which you mentioned under a data definition. You should not give other, otherwise it will not be able to pick it up. Remember, without the space you have to give. Same code, copy paste, avoid manual entry. And then payables. Go to parameters. Parameter name is vendor name. And value set I'll tell you as a separate topic. Right now, just take as a 240 characters. Required constant the plastics. I remember this. Token feed. Right. Yes, yes. I've renamed it, right? That's why it is. It went off. Vendor name. There may be more than 10 parameters also. Remember, not only single parameter always. If there are more than 10 parameters, simply you have to press down here. And you can keep adding all those, whatever. Likewise, 100 parameters is a limitation here. Right now, only one. But no one will use 100 parameters. 100 is a maximum limitation. Okay. Clear? In the query also. Query also in the form of colons. Okay. But usually 510 will take. Yes, definitely. Otherwise, it will not be able to pick it up here. Whatever the parameters you give at the runtime, through token only, it will be passed to this particular bind parameter in the query. Okay. Now, we lost the step sections. Okay, it's there. So, are you okay here? Concurrent. So, next is request group. Correct? Do you know the request group? Do you remember? All reports, right? We have already taken all reports. Responsibility. Correct. Payables, vision, operations. So these two will do. Okay. Concurrent program. I am taking here. That's it. Those are all no need to note down. Okay. So go to request group and attach a program. This request group is already attached to your responsibility. I don't need to do this step. Okay. So take this program, request group F11. As this. So switch responsibility here. I told you Alt V R N O. You keep pressing Alt button. The next is King. Your second report it is. Okay. Then submit. Another request no. Find it is. The next step will be here. Start XML file and create RTF, upload RTF. 3 more steps quickly. See. Hardly we took 10 minutes here to finish. Second explanation is also correct. View output, file, save as. Whenever you are saving it as, we have to use XML file and then output. Second output it is save. Then file new also. Here also we can do. No need to go here. Windows Word document in this. Okay. From already open document, you can go with the blank document. Add its data. Load XML data. So we need to use all fields, but not every time. Okay. You can go with the wizard also. This is also another method. Here there is a facility to make up and down all these fields. You can rearrange the fields. Okay. Next. And you can sort the fields, sort by vendor name or sort by addresses. This is best compared to all fields. The sorting syntax and all it will be here. See this syntax. Syntax it will create automatically. That's why I'm not explaining this. For a group name, we can use for each group, and for ending of a group, the end for each it is. Okay. Now preview PDF. I'm taking as a second template. You also follow proper naming conventions so that there will not be any confusion. This is a temporary output we have seen. Upload. The next step is upload RTF into template it is, and then submit responsibility. Copy this name of the data template. Go to templates, create template. This code will be different. No need to maintain a concurrent program short name. Better copy paste. It will be easy for us. Default output type. No, it has not taken earlier. Browse. Tell me which file I need to upload here. This one, right? RTF. Over. That file will be available here. The last step will be what it is. You need to submit it. Submit so that they can see the output. From server, I'm saying. From application server, we are seeing the output. As I told you, first time we should not use this copy button. It will not be able to show the layout. So what I need to do, I need to enter manually. It is picking a layout. Submit, another request no. So this is the final output it is. The join between concurrent program and data template is what it is. This one. This one. Code is equivalent to concurrent program short name. Then only it will pick up that layout. Otherwise it will fail. Many people will struggle here. You need to give a concurrent program short name under this data definition code as it is. It's a case sensitive again. We output PDF. By default, it is showing PDF. So explanation is over. Today we talked about only 1 point. Likewise, more than 10 points are there. So at least 1 week required to finish this XML. Okay. Any queries? By evening, you need to finish this at least 2-3 times. Guys, online, anyone having doubts?
No, sir. This RDF method and this data template both are quite similar, right?
Similar only, but RDF executable is different. Oracle reports.
Okay, okay.
So we'll talk about that also tomorrow. PLSQL will see, RDF will see one by one.
Actually, I tried that RDF and this data template both.
Correct. Only executable, only different.
Correct.
Harshita, are you there?
Yes, Madhu.
So are you there nearby in the institute?
Yes, Madhu, I came here, but since I reached late.
Okay,
so,
sure.
yeah.
Any doubts, guys? Okay, thank you. We have doubts, ma'am?